I got sinus problems. I probably look like I'm on cloud nine. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. Let me take you back and tell you the story of Kevin Elbert. My cousin Sean, I overheard somebody one time call him Eldriff, so we used to call him Eldriff. My cousin John Huffman hung out with Tommy, Kevin's younger brother. I believe his real name was Dana Thomas Elbert, so you kind of get why they called him Tommy, or Tom, or what have you. I met Kevin, like I said, through my cousin John back in late 88, early 89, that'd be 1988, late 1988, early 1989. It was during the end of my ninth grade year at junior high there at Longfellow, and it was going into my almost my sophomore year of high school. Kevin, Kevin was Tommy was a big churchgoer. He would eat, sleep, and breathe the Word of God. Big churchgoer was Tommy. Didn't really swear or do anything really majorly rebellish, if you will, to my recollection. Kevin, however, was a different story. I learned, I was able to actually get a good view of the music genre because of Kevin. A lot of the music that I listen to today, or some of my favorite musics today, I heard while jamming in Kevin's Dodge Aspen back in the day. Kevin, done a lot of things with Kevin. Me and Sean and my cousin John and Swisher, the Swish Man. We done a lot of things with Kevin. I can remember that going to down to Beach City there by the caves and whatnot, and going mudding and coming off of Dolphin Road there in the Beach City, Ohio, that is, and get pulled over by the police, and the police wanted to know where we was and why we were going, because you really wasn't really allowed to go down to Beach City there by the caves and whatnot. But Kevin made up a story. The police told him that we were coming off of Dolphin Road there. It was kind of muddy roads or whatever. Got out of it, if you will. Kevin, like I said, he had some really off the wall girlfriends in his time. One of them was Debbie Estes, and she would call me Robert. And I'm like, my name is not Robert, it's Roger. She's like, Bob, Raj, Rob, Robert. What makes a difference? I got an uncle, we call him Bob. She was a weird woman. Kevin always had the same phrase when it comes to a woman. She told me what every other woman tells me. Oh, what's that? I lasted the longest. Weird saying. We was like, okay, whatever. Kevin worked for the Jingle Gem, if you will, Jingle Scoop, as we used to call it, Ice Cream Man, if you will. He'd take Sean, but most of the time he'd take me. He usually get his money and whatnot. He used to give a little bit for going on the route with him. Kevin, he would pull up there before he went on his route. He would pull up to like Taco Bell, for example. He'd pull in there to drive through. He'd give me a steak soft taco, a burrito supreme with sour cream, a Mexican pizza. Give me 2 soft tacos with sour cream, and a large Dr. Pepper. And he'd look over and go, did you want anything? Like, well, gee, many Christmas, after you order half the freaking, almost 3/4 of the dang menu, or at least half of the menu. Like, yeah, just give me a couple of soft tacos, or just give me a burrito supreme and a couple of soft tacos. Kevin, he'd go on the route, and, we'd go here, there, and everywhere. And Kevin met a woman that he'd on that route. Forget her name, but he met her on that route, and she said what everybody, what every other girl said. I lasted the longest. Throughout that course of the time that of late 1988, I'd say to possibly early to late 1991. We hung out with Kevin, me and Sean, like I said, the Swish Man, and we'd done some things, and Kevin had a crush on my cousin Sally, Swisher. And Kevin, I don't know, they hung out for a little bit and everything, and Kevin became possessive, if you will. He became to, you're mine and mine alone, you don't do this, you don't do that without me knowing it, kind of a little possession, if you will. That sparked my cousin Junior to go a little wild, if you will. I remember Junior and Kevin getting into it over there on 910 8th Street Southwest, the former house of my Papa Lowell, Grandma Idabel. At the time was my aunt Patty's house. It's no longer standing to this day. But anyway, I remember them getting into that fight, and Junior at the time was 6'6", 317 pounds. He was a big boy, as I mentioned previously when I went down memory lane with talking about Junior. And Kevin, I'd say he was about maybe 5'8", 5'9", about 215, 225 roughly, yeah, give or take. And Junior grabbed a hold of him and just shoved him down, one shove, and it was kind of on from there. It was just, I mean, it was really off the wall, if you will. But I will continue the story of Kevin Elbert in part 2 of Kevin Elbert, or of Eldriff, Kevin Eldriff, whatever you will. I will continue to do the second part of that in the next segment of Memory Lane. Thank you so much for down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.